people, welcome to Closet Confections. I'm your host Kendra, and today we are gonna do a haul video. Yes, so the Black Friday sales have started early and they are on and popping. Yes. So of course your girl had to indulge, and I thought, might as well share the goodness with you guys. So yes, I have done quite a bit of retail therapy recently, and I have some great pieces to show you all today. And I'm also hoping this video will go up before Thanksgiving. I'm going to do a companion post on my blog with all the best Black Friday sales that I have currently been shopping and the ones that I'm most looking forward to. So I will link that down below and be sure to check it out. But until then, let's get into the goodies that I bought recently. So first up, I'm going to start with the pieces I got from Zara. So Zara had been really hit or miss for me over the spring and summer. I don't think I bought anything from Zara, maybe like one dress over the entire spring summer season, which is unusual for me. But they have more than made up for it this fall. They have some great pieces. They release new items every week, and I swear every week I'm like, oh my gosh, I want everything. So, your girl practices restraint, so I will show you what I got. So first off is this gorgeous satin midi dress. Oh, slip dresses have been all the rage for a few seasons now, and they have no sign of stopping. And this one from Zara is beautiful. As soon as I took it out of the box, I was like, oh my gosh, this feels so luxe and so like just silky and drapey against the skin. I cannot wait to wear this. I'm actually going to be doing a video on how to style slip dresses, so stay tuned for that. I have another slip dress from Zara in like a leopard print, and I knew I wanted just like a solid color in this black. I mean, you can't go wrong with an LBD. So this one is just perfection. It has a square neckline where the other one kind of like drapes and sort of like a cowl effect. And it also too, it's like it comes in a little bit almost like a halter. So there's no side boob, even with me having like a larger bust, but it's just beautiful. I love it so much, and I can't wait to style this up a bunch of different ways for you guys. The next piece that I got from Zara is definitely a more trendy item, and I was kind of on the fence about it, and so you'll see. So on the website, they call it a sleeve scarf. So as you can see, it's basically a turtleneck made out of this really thick but very soft and like substantial rib knit. And it has these like balloon sleeves that taper with like an elasticized cuff around the wrist. I love this. I wasn't sure like how I would like it, because I was kind of concerned that because this would just be out on me, having a larger bust, I thought it might look kind of crazy. But what sold me is I was walking down the street and I saw a girl wearing it, and I was like, oh yeah, that is perfection. That is such a cute like fashion piece and just something different to have in your wardrobe. So it looks gorgeous paired with this satin dress especially. Oh, these look so good together. So now I'm on the search for more like camisoles and like tank tops and tees that I can wear with this. So be aware that this does sell out. Like every time I thought about it and put it in my cart, it would like sell out before I could check out. So I will link some options. If this is it's a decent price point for like, kind of an experimental piece. It's $29.90, but I also found a bunch of these similar type of like sleeve scarves on Shein for like 10 bucks. So I bought one. I will do a comparison as soon as it arrives, but I'll link a different options down below. All right, so moving right along, the next piece I got from Zara is like a classic staple in anyone's wardrobe. So it is this blue Oxford like button down shirt, and this one is super long as you can see. So I have several of these in white with like puffy sleeves with like details on the collar, just plain asymmetrical, but I don't have a blue one, and so I thought, yes, this is perfect. So this one is long enough to be worn as a dress. It does come up kind of high on the sides, like it has like a little split at the side. So I don't know, either I'll wear opaque tights with it, or I might even, sometimes in the past, I've like just sewn it, maybe a few stitches, like an inch or two down, just so you don't have so much of your upper thigh showing. But yes, I love this. Such a classic, versatile piece. You could just throw it on with leggings. You could wear it with a pair of jeans. I will show you how I have it styled. I got it specifically because I had a sweater vest and I wanted to, I think I wore the sweater vest in my travel vlog when we went up to the Adirondacks. And so I had mentioned that I wanted to try it with like a dress option and not having like pants on underneath. And it came out exactly the way I wanted it to. So I'm very excited about this piece. And then next from Zara, you know your girl loves her baby doll dresses. And this is no exception. So this one is made, ooh, this light is really bright. This one is made of like a corduroy material. So I'm not sure if it's gonna show up. You can see here, it's like a very fine whale corduroy. And excuse my nails and like my lack of having a manicure. I will take care of that later. But yeah, it's so cute. And it's just like an easy, no-brainer outfit. I could even layer this with a turtleneck underneath just for an extra layer of warmth. Because even though this is corduroy, it's very soft and it's very, very lightweight. So I could even wear this into the spring next year. Okay, so that's all the clothing that I got from Zara. I did get a pair of shoes, but I'm going to save all the shoes to the end of the video. So let's move on to my next batch of goodies. All right, folks, moving right along. Next, I'm going to show you some items that I picked up at Magisto Fashion. I absolutely love that site. They have so many designer goodies. I've really been focusing on Magisto Fashion and Net-a-Porter recently for like designer goods. And what I love is that they have like dedicated sales sections, and that's kind of like exclusively where I shop because, you know, balling on a budget. But wait until you see the coat that I got. It is absolutely stunning and it's heavy. All right, here she is. Oh, I gotta pop a picture up so you guys can see me in it, but I love this coat so much. So trench coats are definitely in this season. I mean, they're in every fall and winter, like a trench coat is a classic. But this one is, it's faux patent leather and it's actually shearling on the inside, or faux shearling rather. And this is like a heavy, substantial coat. So the brand is called Stan Studios, and I had never heard of this brand before, but they have gorgeous coats. Oh my goodness, this feels so luxe when you put it on. Like I would be right at home, strutting up and down Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue, going into any like high-end department store or boutique and feeling like $1,000,000 in this. And the best part, Stan Studio, their coats, I would say run in like the $600 to like $1,000 range normally, but I didn't pay that. I got this coat for $143. So what I like to do is go into Magisto Fashion and go to the sales section, and then they have excellent filters. So I filter everything based on like my size, so like shoes, clothing, everything. And then I will sort from low to high and just look through, because I don't think I would have noticed this coat at all if I hadn't done it that way. Because one, I've never heard of this brand and I wasn't even really in the market for a coat, but oh, this was one of the first like 3 or 4 options that popped up and I could not believe it. Oh my gosh, this coat is, it's amazing. It's a standout piece. It's really warm because it's like, it's heavy. It's like a thick, substantial coat. It's oversized. I actually could have gone down a size. I got this in like the extra large or like the 44. I definitely could have gone down a size, if not 2 sizes, but I love big oversized coats, especially when it's really chilly out. So I can layer a thick sweater under this and have plenty of room. This is such a fashionista piece. Okay, kids, so moving right along, another piece I got from Magisto Fashion. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to return this one because it doesn't fit, but it's from the brand GANNI. So I showed you guys my first GANNI dress that I bought a few months ago over like the summer, and I loved it. Love this brand. And so I thought that I had a handle on the sizing, but maybe not. So this one is this beautiful like Glen plaid. It's dark brown and like black. It's a jumper dress. So it has like a little tie in the back, and I will pop up a picture for you guys. And yeah, it's just really tight. Like I like my jumpers to be like loose flowing, and I thought I could wear it with like a top like this, maybe like a black turtleneck, and have like a very smart kind of like sophisticated schoolgirl look. Unfortunately, this one did not work out for me, so I'm gonna be sending it back. I mean, I could hang on to it because your girl is working on her fitness. I mean, it's the ongoing battle. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to wear it, and especially with the holidays coming up, I definitely won't be able to wear it anytime soon. So sadly, this one will go back, but it's otherwise beautiful. Like the material feels great. It's definitely like a luxe feel dress. This was $70, marked down from like $200 or $300, so definitely a good buy. But unfortunately, it just wasn't in the cards for your girl. All right, and the last piece that I got from Matches Fashion, also from the brand GANNI, is this gorgeous oh gosh, it's dangerous headband. Just slapped me in the face there. I love this so much. And the good thing about headbands, like my head is not going to grow no matter how much weight I gain or lose. This will always fit. So it's kind of funky with the braids. I don't think you can get the full effect, but if I have my hair like all slicked back, maybe part it down the center with like a low bun in the back, this is just such a great statement piece. And maybe just like a pair of gold hoops. Oh, but I love it. The reason why this popped up on my radar is because I was looking at the padded Prada headbands. They're like the super puffy one with like the Prada logo at the very top. And I really like one. I might get one, but then I was just like, oh, do I really want to spend hundreds of dollars on a headband? And then I was just searching for like puffy headbands, and like the cheaper ones, they just don't quite do it for me. But this one from GANNI popped up and it was on sale for like 40 or 50 bucks. And I was like, okay, I can try that out. And so I love it. So I cannot wait to style this one up after I take down these braids, which will be soon. So that is that from Matches Fashion. So moving right along. The next piece I got is from Uniqlo, and if you watched my Adirondacks birthday vlog, you saw this already. You caught a glimpse of it, but it's this gorgeous marigold cardigan. It's from Uniqlo, and it's part of their collaboration with a French designer, Inès de la Fressange. And I love it. It's so cozy. It's like the perfect fall sweater. You just, you know, throw this on with a pair of like skinny jeans, some knee-high boots, grab you a cup of hot cocoa or hot apple cider, whatever have you. And yes, you are just ready for just coziness. I can't really say anything bad about it. It has a belt around the waist, so that makes it like, you know, more flattering. And it's made out of this like chenille sort of like knit. And yes, I love it. So that's all that I got from Uniqlo. I have my eye on a few more pieces. I'm thinking like a cashmere scarf and hat and glove set. And so stay tuned. You might see it in a video coming near you. In the last article of clothing, until the next video, is this adorable jumpsuit from Old Navy. Yes, so I hinted at this one in my Insta stories. So long story short, your girl was proud of herself previously for going her entire adult life without ever owning a sweatsuit. And then, you know, 2020 pandemic quarantine happened, and yeah, the rest is history. So in any case, I saw this adorable jumpsuit on Old Navy's website, and I was like, it's really cute. I want it. So I got it, and I love it. So it's very soft, and super cozy. I was thinking that, you know, I could just wear this around the house, which I have done, especially like, you know, running around, chasing Christian around. But it's also great if you just want to run out and run some errands. It looks cute with like a puffy jacket and like some sneakers and whatnot. And you can just go out around the town. One thing that I will note is that I'm 5'7", but I have a very short torso. So this one works on me. Like, I like my joggers, I guess, to be a little bit cropped anyway, and so I would even push them up just to show off some ankle. I think this is more flattering. But if you are tall, or if you're like shorter than me but you have like a normal size torso or a long torso, this might not work for you. It might, like, you know, be all up in your business. But for me, it works. Like, it hits me right at my natural waist, which is pretty high given my height. So yeah, just something to be aware of. But yes, I love this so much. I wish they had it in black. I think that could look pretty chic as well. And also too, for warmth, you could layer a turtleneck or something like that underneath. But yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about this. Alright peeps, that is it for clothing. So next I want to get into shoes. I have been on like a shoe kick recently. So as you can see, I mean, obviously your girl has a thing for shoes. Yes. And that's only like a fraction of my shoe collection. But a lot of my shoes, I have a lot of heels and like fancy dressy shoes, but life is quite different now. Being a mom, you know, things being on lockdown, on and off. So yeah, my heels don't really get much wear. So I've kind of had to like revamp and regroup and rethink my shoe strategy for 2020 going into 2021. So I've really been focused on like comfortable, stylish shoes, but something with like a little bit of zhuzh or a lot of zhuzh. So in any case, the first pair of shoes I got from Zara. So if you have, you know, been paying attention, you know that lug soles are hugely popular in the 90s, and like 90s fashion is back. And so in particular, the Bottega Veneta tire boots are very, very popular right now. And so, you know, I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on like a trendy shoe like that, but I will spend the 70 bucks that I got these for at Zara. I love these so much. So you guys know I bought those Doc Martens last year or 2 years ago and wore them into the ground all the time. And so this year I wanted something that didn't have laces on it, because I find the Doc Martens hard to get in and out of, because I have to like unlace them and like tighten them and untighten them each time I want to wear them. So I just wanted like a slip-on like cowboy style boot. And I got these. So these have been kind of worn. They're kind of like dirty because I did wear them. And I love them. If you want to jump into the lug sole trend, pretty much every retailer has some version of this boot. So for me, I wanted something a little bit more feminine. So I did opt to get this little block heel. It's like a 1.5 inch heel. And then I liked this little sock booty kind of portion too. I thought that kind of softened the look a little bit, because these can be quite like harsh and kind of like aggressive looking if you're not careful. And so these I'm very, very fond of. I like them. They toughen up, like if you wear like a chiffon dress or even a maxi dress, it kind of like toughens up the look. But also too, it gives you like a little fashion edge if you're wearing with like leggings and things like that. So I'm very happy with these. Yeah, I like them. And Zara has a bunch of options. I thought this was a nice way to try out the trend, to decide if I want to invest in something like, you know, a little bit more higher quality. So where I'm at now, I've only worn those shoes like once or twice. They are a bit heavy, so I think for now I'm gonna be fine with just those. I wasn't like overwhelmed. We're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and spend $1,000 or even $500. Maybe 200 is probably the most that I would spend on that trend right now. But yeah, very happy with those boots. Having fun trying out that trend. And if it doesn't last, you know, next year, if like those aren't in style again, I don't mind. I feel like I'll get my wear out of it and I can be done with it. All right, guys, next for shoes, I teased these in my last video with my Thanksgiving outfit, but they are these gorgeous ankle boots that I got from Coach. Aren't they just fun? So I got these primarily to go with this bag. So you guys remember this bag from my affordable handbag haul video that I did, and I love this bag so much. It has straps on the inside so you can turn it into a crossbody, and it's a little brandy. I mean, it's extremely brandy and matchy, but I was like, ooh, how cute and fun would it be to like match these shoes up with it? So these booties are great. They're definitely a statement. I like how you can wear these with both brown and black. I might even swap out these laces for some black laces with gold tips if I can find those online. But yeah, they're so fun. I like the little cutout detail. So I can wear these. I would either wear these barefoot or I could also wear it with tights. But yes, I love it. I love the little gold beaded detail. I love the little cutout. This buckle here, I'm on the fence because it looks cool from the side, but I feel like it kind of could make your foot look wider from the front. But overall, I love it. I love that they lace up, but then they also have the zipper in the back. Because like I said, I love my Doc Martens, but they're just a pain to put on. So these, I'm just all about just easy things that I don't have to fuss with. And I can just put it on, head out, but still look pulled together. All right, gang, so last but definitely not least, for shoes, I have these gorgeous loafers. So loafers are another really hot shoe trend this fall and winter, and I love these. So you guys remember I showed you those two-toned GH Bass Weegens that I got over the summer? So I thought this would be a nice transition into fall. These have like this little chunky heel right here, so it gives me a little height, and I like that I can wear this with both dresses and pants. So they're very much reminiscent of Gucci with the little horse bit and the little stripes across the front. Very classy, very elegant, and super comfortable. So if you don't like this colorway, they also come in solid black, and they also come in like a cream color, like it's cream all over with brown detail accents. So love these shoes. You guys know I'm really into like nerdy shoes, as I call them. So very happy to add those to my collection. I think that's it. Yeah, looking at it, it looked like a lot of stuff, but you know, I didn't do too much damage in this video. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Those are the goodies that I've gotten in recently. Like I said, I will be doing a post on my blog rounding up all of my favorite sales for Black Friday, so be sure to check that out. I will link it down in the description box below. And as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to me talk about clothes, spending money, saving money, shopping. I love making these videos, and I love you guys for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell for notifications. I put out videos like this weekly, sometimes twice. And until next time, stay classy and stay fabulous.